Hi, as part of my catch up this week, I am finally opening some of my birthday presents. My birthday was on the 30th of September, so it's been and it's gone. But because I was prepping for BlytheCon, because of everything else, a few things in life were getting in the way, I sort of opened the things, but I didn't take them out of the box. Because you can imagine I had a relatively dolly and toy birthday because, yeah, I'm not really, 59. But you know what it's like. You're watching this, so you know what it's like. So I had a partial Blythe birthday. So I have a Good Smile box here. But also a couple of other things were included, like a little bag here, which is a Blythe item. And I also, when you did the order this time, because I actually put the order in, my husband basically said, well, what do you want? So this is what I went for. But the first so many orders also got a tote bag. How cute is that? So I got that as a freebie, so that was like an extra birthday present. So we're going to be opening her. You'll have seen from the thumbnail who she is. It's one I've been looking at for a while. I just think she's super, super pretty. She was on at a good price. The yen was sort of quite good for us over here in the UK. And the strange thing is, I hope I'm not jinxing this, but I didn't pay any customs on her. I paid the postage, which I thought was quite reasonable. But yeah, no customs. It just came, is it DHL? I think it was DHL it came, and that was it. So super impressed. She's from Juni Moon, so she's from Japan. So I don't know how it's working with the, I mean, we don't have the tariffs like you guys, if you're listening from the US, have. We've always paid customs on things that came in over a certain price. So I'm sort of used to having fees. That was not a big issue. But I was expecting a fee, even though it wouldn't have been a massive fee for this, I was still expecting something. So unless it was included in the postage, but the postage seemed reasonable, I really don't know. So we're going to have a look at what I got for my Blythe birthday. So I'm quite excited about this. The thing in the bag, this is just super cute. Some people will think super freaky, but I think super cute. So we're going to open them as well. So we're going to go top down in a second. Don't forget, if you enjoy the channel, please like, subscribe and share. I'm trying to hit a certain number before Christmas. That is the sort of vague hope. I think I might do it. We'll see how it goes. So let's go top down and have a look at our Blythes. So here are my Blythe birthday gifts. Get that out right. And like I said, I was so happy with this. And it was just weird, the timing. Because I said, my husband said, oh, what do you want? And I went, oh, I'd really like this Blythe. So he says, oh, order it. And as it turned out at the time, there was this little offer that if you made an order and you're within the first X amount of people, you got a little tote bag as well. I mean, that is so cute. Love the design on it. I quite like how it's made as well, because it's just a little drawstring like that. And it's got quite sort of strong handles as well. So that was a bonus. That wasn't really a birthday present. That was just a bonus for the ordering. So we'll pop that over there. And, ooh, what should we do first? We'll get her out of the box. I was in the big Good Smile box. As you can see, it says Blythe. It says Good Smile Company. And as most people who do collect Blythe now know, that Good Smile are now the creators of it. But I actually bought the doll from Juni Moon, who I bought from before in Japan, and I've never had any problems at all. So, slide her out. That is presumably a receipt. What is that? Oh no, it's not. There was also this in the box. I'd forgotten about this. Look at that. Now that is to do with the other parcel, so we'll have a proper look at it in a second. So I'm going to pop it over with that one. And we're going to look at the back of the box. And as we can see, it says Blythe. It's 99.9% of it in Japanese, apart from saying Good Smile. It is covered in all these like diamonds and gems and emeralds and rubies and all that sort of thing. So it's really, really cute. And we have Bijou Brilliant. Presuming the brilliant bit is about all the diamonds, etc, etc. So that's quite cool. So we're going to slide her out. I'm hoping it's going to be easy to get her out. If it's too difficult, I will pause and then we'll just get her out afterwards. That box was easy enough. As you can see, she has white hair, and I absolutely love a doll with white hair. I just think there's just something really nice about them. I have a pair of scissors here ready. I do keep my Blythe boxes. I don't keep many boxes, but although I don't really know why I do, because I've got this theory that if I sold them, they'd need the box. But I don't think that is always the case. So let's have a look what we got. Got these pair of scissors. There we go. That comes out easy peasy. says me, and it doesn't. Yes, it does. We have the basic stand, which is in light grey, I would say it is, and it just says Blythe on it. The stands are always the same shape. We have the stand base. I'm cutting at something and it's not even there. That's useful, isn't it? I'm wondering if I can slide it out if I just snip the top of the bag. Again, it's light grey to match the actual base. Will it slide out? No, it won't, because it has some sellotape there that is pretty tight. Come on, you can do it. I usually use my little scissors, and they're easy to work with, but I've left them downstairs. There we go. Ta-da! We have the stand, and if you've had one of these dolls before, you know it just slots in like that. So they're quite easy stands to use. So what else do we have? Can I take things off at the back? Because sometimes you can just snip through the sellotapes without actually damaging anything. I don't know whether that's going to work. I know some people prefer me to sort of stop and just take her out and look at her, but I also think it's quite sort of nice to sort of show you how difficult sometimes it is. So we will see how we go. I think that one's going to be okay. It's just a case of trying to get minimal damage, that's all. So if you can take it from the back, it is better. Now that one, as you can see, which will be holding our girl in, we have a twisty cable. So I've got sellotape stuck to my finger now. Over there, sellotape. No, it won't come off my finger. Go, 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 go. Right, so twist, 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 twist. I'm presuming this is in her neck. So we have that can be pushed through. In the meantime, I'm going to see if I can undo these. Like I say, if I turn it over and it is too much more difficult, I will stop it and then just go through it. Because obviously you don't want to see me doing this for hours, do you? She has a bow, again, with sparkles and gems, because that's what she's all about. And again, this is grey. For some reason, I thought it was black at first, but it is. It's a really dark... In fact, the ribbon also, I don't know how well you can see that. The ribbon itself has like a metallic sheen. And then these little gems. I don't know whether they're stitched on or glued on. Let's have a look, see if we can tell. They're actually stitched on, so they're nice and firm. Oh, and look, we have a lot. Oh, this ribbon's lovely, isn't it? We've got a lining, so it isn't just a ribbon. It's 2 pieces of fabric, so they've lined it as well. And it's a little headband. That's nice. It's very well made. Very impressed. Love that. So she's got that. So we managed to get that much. Notice she's even got some little earrings. None of my others have got earrings. So that's going to be sort of cute. Now, I don't want to pull her head too much. That's the wire that was round, but I don't know. Oh, we have her head out. Love the length of the hair as well. I'm actually going to sit down now because I've been stood up. Was the box was too tall? I thought I'd better stand up. So I can't actually see the video now. So hopefully I'm keeping everything in place. That's her feet out. Oh, actually, that wasn't bad, was it? She's out. But we'll look at her in a second, because what else have we got in this box? We have some little stockings, we have some little shoes, of course, and then those tiny little weeny earrings up there. She seems to be very about the bling, doesn't she? Shoes are out. Now, I haven't got shoes like this. I was about to say I've got shoes like this. 2 of my girls have got very similar shoes that I've got that are the Good Smile ones, but they're different. And we see. Don't want to get too close to blur it. So yeah, up. Right and left. Make sure we get it the right way around. And then we have... It's actually not coming out that bad, is it? We have some little tiny stockings. Well, little socks, should we say. And how cute are they? They're like a little sort of fishnet effect, but then they've also got a little trim around the top. How nice is that? My pussycat is meowing for some reason downstairs. I don't know why she's doing that. Sometimes it's like she meows as if she's lost me. And then all of a sudden she'll run up to me as if say, oh, there you are. I don't know why she does it. Right, earrings. A little snip, snip, snip. Be careful. Don't want to break the earrings because they're super tiny. We can move the box in a second. And we have some jewellery. Let me put the box over there. I don't know what we've got. Look at them. Let's see if I can turn them over. Right, I'm going to stand up again now because I need to know whether you can actually see them. Can you see them? I don't know what, I've got a pen on my hands. You see how delicate they are? So little faux diamonds, I suppose you want to call them. Oh, I'm trying to think of a better way of showing. Back of my hand perhaps. Can you see that? They're tiny. They're super sweet. As I said, my other girls don't have any jewellery. So we will have a look because I'm presuming she must have pierced ears. And we've not looked at that bit yet. Right, scissors out of the way. And let's bring her into the scene. There she has. Look, she's got little holes in her ears. She has this plastic. I mean, there's loads of protection, which is good. You want protection on your dolls. You don't want sort of it not to be held together and things like that. But just some companies do go a little over the top. Yeah, that's a little bit more protection there. I love her hair. Now, I know a lot of the times, you know, when they've got the long hair, there's been issues. Oh, it's a little stuck in it. I'm standing up again because I really want to see the camera to make sure you can see what I'm seeing. You can feel a little bit of product, but I have to admit it is actually the best hair I've had from any of them up to now, because a lot of them, especially the longer ones, it's like this, I don't know what it is, it's this weird greasy sort of texture. I know it's probably product to protect them and keep them in place, but sometimes it takes either washing or talcum powdering or something like that. But you know, this isn't bad. You can feel there is, but I think what there is will brush out super easy. Love the length. Easy to deal with. I like that, I really do, because my other girls have got long hair and sometimes I curse that fact. She has some, they say they're bluey green eyes at the moment. Let's have a look what she has. So we have a bluey green. We hold her head carefully, close the eyes. We have a deep green, so they must have been blue. A little close. We have the pink. There's always that pink, isn't there? Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's a weird one, that one. And we have a deep blue. So what's the other blue? Is that like a, I don't know. What do you think? It's more of it's a greeny turquoisey blue. It's a lot of blue. Then we've got a dark green, pink, and back to the really dark blue. I don't know which one I like. I think, to be honest, I think I might keep with that one for now. Sometimes I like the side-eye look, but I think I will keep that with that one. So you can see what the face is like. She's got the shiny face there. And so those are the holes for the earrings and the information about her being made. It just says Blythe 2022 Hasbro, etc. Where you can see the little bits and pieces on that. The dress looks very detailed, even in the back. These are actually sewn on beads. Really super impressed with that. Again, the dress is covered in little gems, and we've got this little net which has got little tiny gold dots on it. This is a little, I don't know, an actual brooch. It's a little, can't think of the word, embellishment stitched on. But again, it's stitched on, which is good. So you can see we've got lots of glitter there. Little crystally tight beads stitched around the neck. And this just looks like a little pinafore. I don't know whether it's separate. It is, look, it's separate. So it does actually come off separate to the dress. So we can slide that one off quickly. And then we can see the rest of the dress. The dress itself is lovely. It does have an underskirt. I don't know whether it's attached. It is attached to the dress. Oh, yeah, her underwear's coming down, Mrs. Pull it back up, please. So we've got a very fine net with this gorgeous gold braid, which is, again, it's a quality braid. It's really super nice. She's still got the plastic on her legs. Can you see this? Which is good. It does protect. And she's also got the plastic on the arms, which we will pull off later. Don't know if there's anything, there's something on the body as well. Yep, so she's got the plastic, goes over the body and up a little bit. I suppose with this being a dark dress, there's slight worry about that. I don't think it'll be too bad. I know the top perhaps is touching her skin a little bit, but this does have the underskirt which will semi-protect it. And then she does have these sort of little white underwear that it's always the standard piece of underwear that. I will be taking the plastics off. I'll just have to keep an eye on her for that. So I'm popping her down. And I said about earrings. Let's see, I'm a bit rubbish at doing these. How do they clip in? Oh, there we go. There's like, and you see it's like a little blob on the end. Let me move that away a little bit. There we go. So let's just see how easy they fit in. I might have to do this off camera because I don't want to break them. Does it just push? Oh, it just pushes in. That was easy enough. So then she's got her little diamond earrings in, which are super cute. Then let's get her socks. In fact, we need to take this plastic off, really, don't we? So I'm back down again. I'm standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down. Let's get this plastic off her legs. This is sometimes the hardest bit to get off because they don't want to come off. I'm going to have to take a dress off, guys. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to come back to you when I've got the plastic off. Right, I'm back. I've taken the plastic off. I've also reduced the camera down so you can see her a little bit better. So the earrings, I'm a little bit nervous about these falling out. So she might not end up wearing them up on the shelf. I may have to pop them in a little box so they're separate. So we can see her a little bit closer now. The plastic's all off. And we were going to pop her little stockings on. Stocking socks, I'm not sure what you want to call them. They do have a little knee bend, by the way, if you're not used to them. You're going to hear that click there. And these are tiny weenies. I just love the extra detail. I mean, it could have just been just a plain little pair of socks. But, you know, it's a little fishnet sock. And then it's got this little detail around it. And let me think what we got. Is that the right? That is the left foot. Right, it's one of these where you're just going to have to squeeze that over, which always worries me a little bit, but that went on super easy. In fact, if anything, it's a little bit loose, but we'll be careful with that. I'll pop her other stocking on. Keep calling it a stocking, it's a sock, isn't it, really? And hopefully that one will go on just as easy. They have to go on easy because you're going to risk breaking ankles and things like that. But then you've got that risk of losing them because I'm going to be taking her out to do some photos. So obviously I'm nervous. That's why the earrings may not stay in. Because the amount of times I've taken things outside and dropped them in the garden. Because we've got like a lot of pebbly type things in the garden. It's very easy to lose things. The cat's still whining. Little press stud there to fasten, or doesn't want to fasten. Why don't you want to fasten, press stud? There we go, press stud's fastened. So the only thing she's now missing is her headband. It just looks like it slides on, it doesn't undo anywhere. So this is again going to take a little bit of juggling. There's a bit of elastic on the back, so it should be easy. But again, it's being careful with those earrings. Oh, they've stayed in. I actually think I've put them in the wrong way around because the gems seem to want to face to the back, so it's probably me as well. So over and over your friend, and the earrings come out. I knew it would. At least it's on this table at the moment. Put them to one side. So she's got this gorgeous little headband, which I heard needs sorting out with it, but I think that is super cute. I think she's lovely. I am so pleased these shoes are going to keep coming off, which is, yeah, worrying. But she is going to just be on a shelf after I've taken some photos, unless I need her down for anything, for any modelling, so if I made a hat or anything like that. And the earrings we will put in later. So in fact I'm going to move them to one side now so as I don't lose them. But I think she's lovely, absolutely lovely, and like I say, she'll be a great model for the hats and that because of the colour of her hair. So I love her for that reason as well. And that was one of the reasons I went for it, was her hair as much as anything else. But she's super cute, super pleased with that. I'm going to take some photos, so I'll pop some photos on at the end. And let's have a look what is in the other bag. Now, this is, I think, I say some people are going to go, oh, it's a bit creepy. Whereas others, oh, I thought the cat would come in then. Others will be going, oh, it's super cute. So you can see from the bag, you can't really see much from the bag. It says Love Hugs. Love Hug, in fact. And then we've got Blythe, Hasbro 2021. And it's just a little plain little bag. So are you ready for this? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Doo-doo! I just couldn't resist it. They were on sale at Junie Moon. I just, yeah, I've seen them before and I thought, do I like them? Do I think they're a bit creepy? Is it just a doll in a teddy suit, or what actually is it? I don't know, a bit confused. Always loved a panda. Look at his little feet. Little paws on the hands as well. Hands, they're still feet, aren't they? But there's little paws there. We got a little Blythe marker on the side. And little tail there, little cotton tail. And it's basically a beanie doll. A beanie teddy, should I say, or doll. I'm not quite sure what we're looking at. So it's just like stuffing and that. And then, shouldn't really pull this back too much. And then it's like just a front face. Can you see? It's just front part of her face into the doll. And I just thought it was super cute. Loved. Again, we got that sort of silvery colour hair. We got purple eyes here. They did a teddy and this one. And I must admit, I did struggle to choose which one. But I went for the panda because I've always liked pandas. So that is what, again, this piece of paper was about. So it says there, love, love and snowy. Now, I think this one must be love, love. Does it actually say that? Does it say love, love? No, it doesn't. And Snowy is the teddy bear, perhaps? Because I would have thought Snowy for a panda. That don't really work, does it? And it says, in happy anniversary. And I presume it is a sheet for people to colour in if they wish. I won't be doing. I'm going to leave it in this condition because I think it's sort of funny. And it's a little adventure. You can see there's the panda, there's the teddy bear. And we've got like pictures of Blythe. So I don't know whether they're in Blythe's house here, causing chaos by the look of it. And at the bottom it says happy 20th anniversary. So is this a character you may know? If you know, pop it in a comment. That's been going for 20 years. But I just thought it was so cute. I just had to have it. There's pussycats all over it as well, which is great. But that just came with it. I didn't know that was coming. So that was my Blythe birthday present. Let's do it this way. Let me do it this way. You can see it all together. And how cute is she? She does look a little bit worried about that one, doesn't she, though? I think she might want to look away. Is a bit scared of it? Oh, no, she's not sure. A bit of side eye there. She looks a bit shocked now. She's looking that way. She's a bit scared, I think. You don't need to be scared. It's cute. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I like it. Hopefully you'll like it. If you've got one, let me know. So that is my Blythe birthday. I keep saying that. So I'm going to go now, take some photographs. Hope you're going to enjoy the video. Please pop some comments. I know quite a few of you already got her. And that's sort of what really made me want her when I saw what other people had got, because I realised she was a nice doll. And like I said, this little cutie here is just a bonus. So thank you so much for watching. See you all very soon, and bye bye for now.